Hey guys, what's going on? It's Boeing Fan 727 here with you guys, coming at you with a, know what you want to call it. It's been a long time since I've made a video in relation to my model aircraft. Probably the better half of maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years. I can't really remember the last time I made a video at all, or have talked about my model aircraft, really anywhere. But we're back. We're gonna start getting into it. I'm gonna start getting serious about building me a model airport. So we're gonna just kind of get an overview of the layout itself. We've got 2 6-foot tables to work with here. One being for the terminal area, one being for kind of the runway and future cargo area expansion. But right now, this airport is set in Belleville, Illinois. It is a fictional airport, kind of reliever for St. Louis back in the probably the 60s, but I'm not going to make a model airport go back that far. I'm going to focus on doing a three time periods: 1995, 2008, and modern day. Going to currently focus on 1995 for a little bit, but this is the James S. McDonnell Memorial Airport, located in Belleville, Illinois, close to the St. Louis metropolitan area. The airport was built in 1973, and hasn't really seen much passenger service up until recent years. In the mid-80s, American Airlines started service with the MD-80 into the airport, and as the 90s kind of kicked off, several other airlines kind of joined in, including America West and Northwest Airlines, which are the 2 hub operators here, which will then of course turn into US Airways and Delta later on, and then it will go from US Airways to American, and American will kind of jump off and leave, which will then open the door for Southwest to come in. So that's kind of the brief backstory and kind of future look ahead for the airport. But I did recently acquire a bunch of models, actually just very recently, a couple days ago. Still waiting on one more. Pretty much everything you see here except the United 7.2, Continental 7.3, and the American MD-80. Everything else is a brand new model that just came in. As I drop the phone, don't do that. But yeah, everything is pretty much a brand new model. So I currently only have one terminal. I'm gonna have a stand-in terminal placed in here shortly, and then I'm probably gonna go ahead and maybe see about either purchasing another one of these terminals right here, or go ahead and do my own terminal, maybe out of balsa wood or something like that. But a second terminal is in the works. So, and of course, acquiring more aircraft, specifically America West, trying to get my hands on aircraft for that. More United aircraft in the battleship, and then of course Blue Tulip later on. More Northwest, more Continental. Just more operators from the 90s, including US Air and later Airways. Anyhow, so let's get going with this. So we're going to start down here. I don't really have any of the gates numbered yet, but we're going to start down here. We have a Corsair 747-300. It's going to be heading off to Paris Orly. He's currently just on his long ground layover. Just getting some fuel on board via Swissport, and just getting some baggage containers loaded on the aircraft. Moving along here to America West, we have an America West 757-200. He's just in the middle of his turn, and he will be heading off to Salt Lake City. Next to him, just pushing out of the gate, is an America West 757-200 in the Ohio Spirit of Columbus livery. he's pushing out, heading off to, I want to say he's heading out to New York. Can't remember if it was LaGuardia they serviced or JFK, probably none of the above, but anyhow. Next to him, we have a United Airlines Boeing 727-200. He'll be, he's just finishing the boarding process. You can see the belt loader pull back, and he's going to be heading out to San Francisco. Got 2 empty gates. Next to him is a Northwest Boeing 757-200. A lot of 757s here. He's going to be departing to, he's heading to, I had all memorized and now I'm forgetting. It's late. He'll be heading to, let's just say he's heading up to Boston. Over here we have a Continental Boeing 737-500. He's taxiing out. He just left the remote stands, and he'll be heading to Houston. Back here we have an American BAE 146. He's just waiting for the passenger bus to arrive and flight attendants to connect in. So, or I'm sorry, not flight attendants because they can't board without flight attendants, but waiting for deadheading crew to get there. And then they'll be heading out to Chicago O'Hare. And above him we have United BAE 146. Just chilling out here, and he'll be heading up to Chicago O'Hare as well. So I've got 2 Chicago O'Hare flights heading out for the remote stands. Over here at the cargo charters area, we have a North American 767-300. He's currently just getting the cleaners, and then he'll be waiting for the crew to come out and get on the aircraft, and he is going to be taking a charter over to Miami. Kind of just a nice little getaway this time of year. So I'll be heading over to Miami. This is kind of an extended fictional because they went out, Transamerica here went out of business in, I want to say 88. This is 95, so just want to say just going to keep them in operation for a little longer and allow me to keep this aircraft in display. But over here we have a Transamerica Boeing 747-200. Looks like a freighter passenger model, possibly a Combi of some sort. But he's currently in freighter configuration. He'll be departing to taking a charter. He'll be heading up to, I want to say, London, Gatwick. He'll be heading up to Gatwick. So, moving along, way over here, one of my favorite models. I have this TWA DC-930 departing to New York's JFK. Behind him, we have an American MD-82. He is just waiting behind the DC-9. He'll be heading out to Dallas, Fort Worth. And on the runway, we have a Sun Country DC-1015. He was departing to he's departing to Cancun. So that pretty much concludes it. I don't have a whole lot of aircraft, obviously, for this particular layout. I have pretty much all you see here is the aircraft that operates into this airport, minus the British Airways 777-200 that I have and the Lufthansa A340-300 and 747-400. Trying to acquire more domestic aircraft, as this is mostly domestic airport with some international presence, very small in the 90s, expanded over the years. At least the large international presence. We do have Air Canada. We'll be getting some Mexicana, hopefully, in the months to come. Maybe some other airlines, Air Jamaica, just some other airlines to kind of fill in, per se, and kind of just give some more presence. Because one thing that I really hoped to capture was the vast amount of airlines back then, and then just the slow decrease as time moved along, and just kind of watched everything die off. So I tried acquiring a couple of Southwest models. By a couple, I mean one. One of the desert gold colors, and it was quite expensive. I found it, I'm like, oh, perfect. And then I looked at the price, I'm like, never mind. I think it was, God, what was it? $737-300. I can't remember what it was, but it was like freaking ridiculous. I knew they were expensive, but I kind of forgot how expensive they were. So, but yeah, that's kind of concludes it. We'll take a step out here because I did get a few. Do have some other models to show. Pardon the mess. Kind of got home from work and didn't really want to do anything else. So, in my recent purchases, got an Aeroflot MD-11 freighter. Got the silver Airways ATR 42. Went out and got the Alaska A320 new colors and another Delta 717. And of course, these aircraft back here will be the other three that will occasionally appear at the James S. McDonnell Airport. So, I guess we'll just kind of walk back along. And then we'll go in here. So, anyways, guys, that pretty much concludes it. I hope you enjoyed this very, very quick update. But I kind of wanted to get this out and introduce the airport to you guys, and just kind of show you what I'm working on here. I know it's very basic, but I'm just slowly kind of getting stuff together and slowly kind of getting, you know, my thoughts for the layout kind of put out, and, you know, just trying to see where I want to go with it. So anyways, guys, if you like it, please hit that like button. If you want to know more about the airport or what models I'm going to be planning to get, comment below. If you want to see more of this or any other videos on my channel, please hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys later. So thanks for watching, guys. See ya.